Dear Jade, you are no doubt a successful citizen, fluent in 5 languages, helping people in need, still traveling the world. I wanted to take you back in time and remind you where it all began. In the year 2014, you began your journey at UNCW. Ready for adventure, you signed up for Spanish 101 and joined about 5 student organizations, including Spanish Club, French Club, Russian Club, Asian Student Association, and International Student Organization. You were so dedicated, you went to every meeting. One day, a representative from an organization called International Student Volunteers visited your class and spoke about some volunteer opportunities. 9 months later, you were off to Costa Rica. You were placed in a small community of people who were rebuilding a tourist lodge and trail. You stayed with a host family. The work consisted mostly of sanding and varnishing wood and making steps for the nature trail. It made you feel so good to be helping others in such a way. In September of 2015, just 1 month after your return from Costa Rica, you arrived in Granada, Spain, to begin your first semester studying abroad. You chose to do the intensive month of Spanish because you were so eager to improve it. You stayed with the host family. You took all of your classes in Spanish. You volunteered helping Spanish children with math and English. You traveled a lot, and I mean a lot. You visited 17 cities in 8 different countries. You learned so much about different cultures and methods of communication. You had an amazing time. 2 weeks after you returned from Europe, you were off again for your second semester studying abroad, this time in Cusco, Peru. When you first arrived, you were only slightly weighed down by the high altitude, but your host mom gave you plenty of Peruvian tea to help you adjust. Although you were taking 5 classes, you still had plenty of time to spend with your host family. You enjoyed playing music and games with your host siblings. You learned so much from them. You thought they were incredibly smart. Speaking with them really helped you to improve your Spanish. At UNCW, you learned that there are many perspectives from which we can view the world. You pushed yourself to meet new people and learn these perspectives, many of which differed from your own. Being a conversation partner played a role in that, as you got to know students from other countries. You learned to work with people as part of a team. You stepped outside of your comfort zone and did things you'd never done before. When you studied abroad, you applied all of these skills to your new environments, your new adventures. You were so good at it that you became a study abroad ambassador upon returning to UNCW, as well as a global ambassador for ISA. You tabled so much and worked so many events in order to promote study abroad. You were even awarded Ambassador of the Year in 2017 and were also selected to attend a workshop at ISA headquarters in Austin, Texas. You did such a great job of promoting study abroad to others that you convinced yourself to study abroad again. In May of 2017, you studied abroad in Oaxaca, Mexico. To prepare for the trip, you had a class at UNCW with all of the people who were also going. You learned about the history, politics, and culture of Oaxaca before going. You also spoke with some Oaxacans who are living in Wilmington to learn a little about how life was for them in Oaxaca. When you arrived in Oaxaca, you were introduced to your host family and given time to relax and explore the city. You had class every day for 5 days in which you discussed how and why people immigrate between Mexico and the United States. You tried new foods, met locals, and did lots of exploring. You referred to what you had learned in class before arriving, and added more as you experienced the city for yourself. When you returned to UNCW for your senior year, you took on the responsibilities of being a lead ambassador as well as a Spanish tutor. You believed in spreading your knowledge to others by teaching them and being a model for them to follow. You ended up taking Spanish, French, Portuguese, German, and Russian classes during your time at UNCW, and continued to learn languages after you graduated. So I'd like to say, gracias, merci, obrigada, danke, spasiba. Thank you for inspiring me to reach the stars. Your time at UNCW has most definitely shaped the kind of person you have surely become. Never forget your past experiences and keep using them on your journey to becoming a global citizen. Yours truly, Jade Oak.